John Wayne said. Wind and elevation.
When did he say that then?
Oh, in one
What,
of
he
the
said get off
movies.
your horse and drink your milk?
No.
Wasn't that one?
Don't stand up there. There, stand there, right? So you aim up there. It's like an arrow.
You want me to
The
aim?
higher it goes, the further it goes.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know. Just go for it. No, that's not as good. Yes, you might. Process.
Alright, Miramar Tower requesting a flyby.
It did fly not following instructions. So in terms of following instructions, this is working very well. In terms of distance, this went very well. But this one also went well, but it's not instructions. This one didn't do a bad job. But with this one, I think where they recognised they didn't go according to plan, they rectified and changed it, which was great teamwork, I think. So they changed their design of that, where they realised that they weren't maybe on point, which shows that they're working together.
That's design.
What did you think of your plane?
I think it was very well constructed. She read the instructions very well and constructed her plane to the letter. Fit for purpose. Fit for purpose.
How did you think the flight went,
Oh, I
Nicola?
think it was fantastic.
Right to the end.
Yeah. We were all impressed by that, weren't we?
Yeah. Anyone else got any comments on Nicola's flight?
We were very impressed by the flight.
Yeah, went for ages.
Yeah. Oh, you're shaking your head going, no.
Over here, how did you feel your sort of flight?
I think she
plane
went
build
very
and
well,
yeah.
even though she did construct it incorrectly.
I didn't use the instructions, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you didn't read the instructions.
I thought I knew better.
Yes, probably did. But in the test flight, we found that it actually did its purpose and it was okay. So therefore, we didn't change. We kept the design.
Okay. Joe, what do you reckon?
I thought mine was a good one.
Yeah, you was happy with that?
Yeah, I was happy with it, yeah.
Yeah.
It flew as
Yeah,
as
no, it did the
expected.
job and it shouldn't
Yeah.
have
Although I
been
must
changed.
admit, I do think Graham's was excellent getting into that little space.
Yeah, a little cranny went
Yeah,
into
oh,
there.
it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, it's good. Yeah. And Graham, what would you got to say about your own plane flight?
We misunderstood
Had a
the
few
instructions.
technical problems,
We don't
didn't
think
we?
it suited our learning style.
Yeah, that's it.
We would have preferred a video, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we did the test flights, it spun around a lot, which we thought was cool.
We thought it was
so
quite
we kept
cool,
it.
didn't we? It was quite innovative.
And at the end, it was like the attack on the Death Star when it was the Jedi,
Yeah.
except for there were no Ewoks, so it was better.
Oh, maybe we should have an Ewok.
Yeah, maybe our flight
No,
would be better.
no Ewoks.
What score would you give yourself overall?
10.
10? 10 out of 10?
I'm a bit harsh with the new marking though. You see, I would like a bit of colour.
Yeah. What are you going for?
22.
9.5.
So, and it would have been a bit of colour, would have made it a 10. Yeah. What about over here? What would you score the plane?
Well, be realistic, as it went,
Yeah,
I
I'm seeing
would
your way.
score the winning team with a big 10. I would give us a 7,
All right.
and poor old...
Oh, no, an 8.
No, 7.
No,
Be-
8.
No, be fair.
Right, 7.5.
And Beth and Graham, I would give a 4.
No, that's mean.
That is quite mean.
It flew, it didn't just dive bomb.
How could you got a higher score than Joe?
How could I got high score?
What could you have done differently?
Followed the instructions properly, maybe. put a pilot in it.
Okay.
Would have been good.
Sorry guys, would you like
Graham and Beth?
Rockets, always
yes,
rockets.
that's it.
Scores out of 10?
I think a 6 at least.
I think
I think a 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, should have got a low score as it did not satisfy the design brief.
But it showed our creativity and
I liked
innovation and
it.
teamwork.
It
because
also
we realised
showed
we'd done
that
it
we were
slightly-
too lazy to make a new one.
Right, the judges have got the summated scores.
So yeah, we just want to begin by saying well done to everyone. That was really good activity there. There was some great plane signs there, and we just want to sort of open it up and ask you how you felt that The development of your plane went along. Did you experience any difficulties with making your plane? I'm looking at you all. Paranoia. And was there anything that maybe changed the way in which you were working when you found or came across any difficulties?
Yeah, I think we realised that it wasn't for us, the instructions, were they? And then we kind of got to the end and realised we'd done it not quite to the brief, but that we rectified it as a team, didn't we? And
Yeah,
sort of
there's
rectified
a
it
small additional fold, as
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw in the wing, where I folded it in the wrong place.
But we're thinking that's an innovation, although obviously in these flights, our test flights were quite good, weren't they? We did
Yeah.
go a long way.
I mean, just want like straight line and long distances, or you know, it's a long haul flight versus Red Bull Air Show. What do you want to go and watch?
That's us in a nutshell.
Was it next week's soapbox?
Maybe.
John, how did you go?
Yeah, I think we got on all right.
Yeah, we got on well. We didn't follow we didn't read the instructions.
Thanks, we knew better.
No, but however,
Mavericks.
in the
Hey, I'm
test,
Maverick.
in the test flight, we found that it was fit for purpose. It did its job. So therefore, we did. Although it was wrongly designed, it did the job, and we proved that it did the job. So therefore, we didn't change it.
Logic, worry about it later.
It flew.
Brilliant.
Aerodynamic. Winning.
I think we did okay. We made sure we read the assessment criteria, so the plane was constructed as per instructions. And after following the instructions, we tried to make sure it covered the rest of the brief with the distance of flight and the quality of flight and the quality of its landing.
So any questions anyone else wants to ask? Okay, so we'll let you know how we've assessed this. So you saw that we were scoring it out of 10 in terms of the actual flight itself. When we were discussing in a group, we were actually marking against a criteria in terms of following instructions, how far it went. So you have a total of, well, the maximum points you can get is 80. So both parts were marked out of 10. So you saw the first half, and we've done the other half individually. So we're going to give you your scores. If you guys want to take these.
Should we do them all at once?
Yeah, so obviously we've got NL is you guys, JJ is you, and GB are you. So
See those?
Yeah,
But
they
in
fall
third place
Falling apart.
is...
Da-da-da.
We're what? Yeah, I was going to say third place.
and where your flight worked very well, went very far, it wasn't as per instruction, and that's where you were marked down because the design wasn't to the brief. But
Hang
very
on,
good
man,
job
you
because
shouldn't
it
let personal
flew very
feelings
well.
come into your judgment. Alright? We all know who
not
comes
judging.
last.
It's not judging.
It's second
Negative.
place. And where we saw that there was perhaps an error in the design making, we saw that actually that reflected good teamwork because you worked on it and you improved upon the instruction that were given and made the plane too brief.
Teamwork.
Yay. And then in
And of
first
course, exactly what it says on the tin.
There we go.
It was done. It was done to
Give her a
spec.
drum.
I don't know why we didn't
Give her a
debate it.
trombone.
Thinking about it now.
Because they went second, so
You get the trombone.
76 trombones.
Yeah, you got full marks on the design because it was completed to spec.
Yeah.
So you got full marks on the design. And
Mum's take it home.
we basically gave you 9 points each on the flight.
Now, how many did we get for design?
About
3.
Design.
for what we should have
We
done.
got 3.
23, 40, 40, and over here we had, in my rough notes, 32.
Yeah, so we went 23.